aioli. And that's each one of our sandwiches comes with a special sauce that's house made by our chef.
And I think, didn't you show a video of how that was made at one of the networking meetings that we were?
Yes,
Is
yes.
there a video on YouTube that shows how you do that?
Not on YouTube. We probably should do that.
Yeah,
But yes, we have.
that it's amazing because I mean it's quite the process, and I mean some of the things that I can't remember exactly what he did, but I was saying, wow, it's so efficient and so neat the way that he does it.
Yeah, people, it's that aioli that makes it so different and on the purple roll. But so many people come by the truck and say, that was the best burger I ever had. And we've been doing breakfast at the Gastro Park, and somebody asked for our breakfast burger if we would add that sauce to it, which also has an egg and corned beef. And they said it was wonderful. So we'll offer it as an option.
Now I'm hungry.
I know.
Guaranteed you would be. We're only halfway through.
Yeah,
Right. Oh no, it's fun. And you know, you have to, when you interact with the public, I mean, you guys know, sometimes people don't like what you have, or they have questions, or they have questions about your menu and it's right there on the menu. But you know, you have to be polite and always consider that they're a potential customer, and whatever goes wrong is going to be passed on more than what goes on right. So we always try and make it right for them.
That's fantastic. Now, of course, being in the food truck, you've got limited space.
Yeah.
How have you been able to set everything up to make it easy for you to do everything?
Well, it's like I said, everything, it's like a professional kitchen where the food starts, everything moves left until it goes out the door. And we usually have a third person on the truck, which right now my son is working with us. So we're grateful for that. And he can take the role as a chef, but right now he's also doing just finishing, I call finishing the sandwiches. After it comes off the grill, he does all the toppings and then hands it out to me. So the order starts and ends with me, but we have it arranged so that everything just flows. One thing we do, which we started doing because it's getting warmer, unlike other food trucks, we send it out on a tray so that it's easy for people to carry.
Nice.
We did have an experience where some people actually threw the plastic trays away. They were not cardboard. So we have written on every truck, relish your food. When you are finished, please return the tray to the truck. Thank you. So, and that has been very helpful.
I'll bet. So basically, you've got a little circle going in there. The order comes into you,
Yes.
Everything moves around to the left until it gets back to you.
Exactly. And then it goes out the window. So it's
Very
great.
nice.
You know, relish this, a lot of people sometimes think that it's just a hot dog cart because they think of relish as traditional hot dog relish, rather than savoring your food or enjoying your food. So that has been one of the challenges, is getting people to understand our name.
Right, it's a lot more than just hot dogs.
Yes. A lot more than just hot dogs. Exactly. But I guess in Farmington Valley, there is a hot dog cart called Relish This hot dog cart. And we didn't even know that. So I can see why people might get confused.
Sure. So, on average, how many events do you do in the course of a month?
Anywhere from, a week, we do anywhere from 4 to 6 a week. We found that fall is actually the busiest time of year. And last fall was crazy. I mean, to have a day off, I mean, we didn't have a day off because on your day off, you're cleaning the truck or buying more food, etc. We did just recently bring on Mark, that works with intellectually challenged adults. and we have hired them. They bring out 2 adults and a job coach every Monday to clean the truck from top to bottom. And again, that's just, who could we have hired? But of course, I hired somebody within the nonprofit world, and they are a delight, an absolute delight. And the truck honestly has never been so clean. They do a great job.
That's
and
fantastic.
and it's nice because we know they're doing a great job for us, but we're helping them too.
Absolutely. Mark is a fantastic organization. It has sister organizations all over the country,
Yep.
all operating under the ARC name, helping folks with disabilities, learning disabilities, get jobs, keeping them occupied, really teaching them the skills. It's fantastic that you're able to give back that way.
Well, I mean, I'll share this. We had a daughter who was special needs. And so we had her in a private school. And before she passed at age 17, they were doing job coaching with her. And so we've seen firsthand how much it means to someone to be able to do something and provide value to somebody else. And it's just, it's hard to describe, but it just gives them such meaning and purpose above what it would give somebody else. And so we love doing that for these guys that come every week. This one gentleman, I won't say his name, but he's just so proud, and he loves our dogs. He barks back at the dogs, and sometimes we'll tell Chef CJ, "No, I don't think you should do that. You should do it this way." And but they're having fun, and we're getting our needs met beyond our expectations.
No, you have done a lot of nonprofit events too, and obviously when you first got going, I met you through the Avon, Connecticut Chamber of Commerce
Mhm.
years ago when you first got going, and then you showed up, in West Hartford, which is big. Tell us about the power that networking has had on helping you grow your business. Obviously, it's a whole lot more fun because you've met some really, really wonderful people and characters and so on and so forth on the networking trail. So how this word of mouth thing has worked for you.
That is a great question, because I'm involved in more networking groups now than I was before. And if anybody had told me when I first changed jobs, I was going to leave the 2 networking groups I was in, and that was the Avon Chamber and a group called the Breakfast Club. And they were like, "No, stay, we'll support your food truck." And every network that I belonged to, I went on to join the West Hartford Chamber and then the River Valley Chamber. And no, I'm the only food truck there. So it's been great because there's not a lot of competition. I get to share what I do, and I get to learn about other business opportunities that we can tap into, such as I forgot to mention, some of the private events we do are employee appreciation, where a company hires us to come and feed all of their employees. And I don't think I would have gotten those had I not done all the networking with all of the businesses. We are going to be working at the Travelers Tournament this year. And when they contacted us, they said somebody at Travelers told them about our purple rolls and that they should bring us on. So you don't know who you're going to meet, who they know. I think, Chip, you're the one that always says everybody knows X amount of people, and spread the word. So that definitely has happened for us.
Yeah, everybody knows 200. All I need is a couple.
That's it.
That's
right.
I've been going to the Travelers since Arnold Palmer played there. I'm going to be looking you up this year. The food court that they have there is just amazing. So
yes, yeah,
congrats. That's a nice one.
Yeah, we're excited. We're excited. We were surprised when they contacted us. We were like, "How did you hear of us?" And he said someone high up in Travelers knew about our purple rolls and recommended us. So
that's it. It's all about getting the word out, having people not just for private events, but finding you when you're at different venues.
Right. Well, we do have a great social media person. You guys both know her, Jill Monson. So she does a great job when she took over, it's been almost a year now. People were like, wow, you've gotten really good at social media. And I was like, no, it's not me. I'm terrible at social media. That's why I hired someone. It's not something that my mind just doesn't work that way. But that's okay.
Well, you got to give credit where credit is due. And of course, long-time listeners of the podcast will remember that Jill Monson has been a guest on this podcast talking about her work at the American Cancer Society. So this is sort of a side gig for her. And we'll see about getting her back on the show soon.
Yeah, she has a new role there. So it's a perfect time. Perfect time. What else can I share with you, gentlemen?
Well, we're just about running out of time. So
okay,
where can people find your truck over the next few weeks? Where are you going to be?
Let's see. We will be at one is, it's called the Mansions. It's a luxury apartment building in Vernon. We're there on Friday, and on Saturday, we are doing a private event for a CrossFit organization called Land Warriors. And from there, going to Almost Famous, which is a new brewery in East Granby. And they've had a very successful start. Then the next week, we're at Hops on the Hill, which is nice because it's right here in Glastonbury. It's nice and close. And they are a member of the River Valley Chamber. And where are we on Friday? Probably back at the Gastro Park, and then again back at Almost Famous. So you should try Almost Famous. They're a great new brewery. They have a huge room, great atmosphere, and they've just really taken off quickly.
And of course, your whole schedule is available on your website.
Yes.
Which is?
relishthisfoodtruck.com. Nice and easy. But yes, we always have the month schedule up there, our menus there, several pictures are there. And at any event we go to, you can order online and pick your pickup time. Select your pickup time.
Nice. So everybody should go find you and check out the purple buns.
Yes, please.
So, Chip, what do you think is a big takeaway for this episode?
In the words of the Beach Boys, one of my favorite groups, it's just fun. And congratulations on doing what you're doing. And of course, you said you have two separate roles, so that's pun intended.
Right.
And, but she's getting it. Erica's saying, no, this is it. This is the last episode with Chip. Anyway, it's just so wonderful to hear your story of really making something wonderful that you've always wanted to do in the face of adversity, and just making it happen and sharing the joy with everybody that you've been in touch with through networking, through serving them, and so on and so forth. So congratulations, and just keep it going. Rock on.
Thank you. Thank you for having me here today.
Thank you for being here.
This is great.
I think for me, the big takeaways are, one, it's fantastic that you were able to do all of this during a pandemic. And two, the fact that it's a second career for both of you. It's just a testament that, shouldn't really be such a thing as retirement. You need to be active.
Right.
And that's so important for folks. So I think this was a great way to show folks that you can do something you love, make a second career out of it, and just stay active and keep going.
Right. Exactly.
And of course, remember, you can enter the contest for our books. We have 3 books in the lineup. One called Spoil Your Pet, from Jan Jeremias, who is a host on Lighting the Candle and will be hosting our upcoming podcast, Pet Talk with Jan and Tonka. We've got Tiger Tactics from Teresa DeGray, who was a guest on Success Showcase 2 weeks ago. You've got my book, The Biznetics Way. We'll see how many more we can put in, but go to exvadio.com/contest, join the contest, and celebrate all of our anniversaries.